Yeah, but I think we both have grown at the same time. Like, ¿cuánto tienes tú ya? 5 años?
No, yo empecé en 2019 with them.
Oh, shit, tienes poquito.
Yeah. For like 3 years. 4 years.
Oh, my God, you've grown so much.
No, not yet. I'm still trying to.
No, but you're growing, you're getting there. That's what matters. You're there, but you obviously want more. We don't see it. Like, we never see our progress. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, and that's, I think, one of the conversations I want to have, because I feel that a lot of people judge themselves real quick like that, where it's like other people see how fast you're growing, or how far you've gotten to, but we ourselves are critical of ourselves, and we criticize ourselves of like, oh no. Yeah. It's nothing. Like I still need more. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Influence Me. Today, I am super excited porque tenemos una invitada que ya ha estado aquí con nosotros y estoy muy contento de que esté de regreso porque your episode helped this podcast establish what it is today. And I am super happy to have Glamtender in the house again.
Hey, thank you, puppy. Thank you so much for having me.
No. Thank you for being here. Like I said earlier, this podcast got established and got the credibility that it has now because of your episode. I got so much feedback. And to be honest with you, when I first started the podcast, I was like, I don't know what direction I want to take it, but your episode made it blew my mind, the amount of support you got, feedback you're getting in the comments, and love. And I was like, you know what? This feels good, helping out people, helping out and bringing value to those that are stuck or maybe are going through similar situations as we in our story. That just kind of made this podcast be like, you know what? We know what direction we're going to take it. And I appreciate you for trusting me doing that. You trusting a small creator like me, I really do appreciate that.
No, actually, thank you for, believing in me and, inviting me to your podcast. It was the first one. And I enjoyed it a lot, because gente no conocía Rosie. They know Glamtender, la desmadrosa, la borracha, whatever they see me as crazy, lo que sea. But they didn't know who Rosie was. And I felt like it really helped me también. Como te ayudó a ti, me ayudó a mí, to people to see who I am, what I had to go through to be where I'm at. And I still want to do more stuff, obviously, you know. And pues como te digo, thank you. And I'm happy that we both grew.
Yeah, yeah. How was that feedback? Like, did you expect that amount of love or that amount of feedback from that episode?
No, I was actually scared to be like judged. I was scared because when I saw him, like, chingao, why did I say that? Inga su madre, but why was I so open? Like, I was scared of the feedback, but oh no. Yeah, maybe we got like 2 out of I don't know how many of 100 of beautiful comments.
There's always that little bad batch.
Pero I feel like cada cabeza es un mundo y cada persona tiene su propia opinión. And I feel like if you don't, how can I explain this? I feel like the person, whoever's trying to do a comment, if they still have anger with their life, they're still going to be negative on no matter what they see in life. So I don't take it as personal as I used to. I think the podcast gave me a thick skin también to understand it's okay to say what you want to say about your life. It's okay sharing. Because you do want to influence people out there to see no matter what happens in your life, lo que te pasa en tu vida, tienes que ser tu propio héroe. You have to be your own hero.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to fight their battles for you but yourself.
Right.
So I felt like thank you so much once again. Really opened a lot of doors for me.
Thank you. And I saw that TV show started reaching out when you started telling. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's so crazy, because they started getting interested in your story as well. Yes. How did that come about, or what?
Ay, mijo, a veces yo digo que, como yo te dije al primer podcast, aunque tú no creas, tú haces ruido. Hay gente viéndote lo que tú estás haciendo, so no te desesperes. Yo digo que todo me llegó por bendición de Dios, like, gente que también, personas que me han ayudado, que me han conocido, que han visto my genuine friendship, and que nomás no es un negocio para mí con ellos, es más como una relación. Y pues me recomiendan, they recommend me to whoever they know, and next you know, they call me. Or who knows, like, I don't even know, I'm just trying to guess, Pero yo digo que andando en la industria de los celebrities, bartending for YouTubers and stuff, obviously that's on social media. obviously they see that, you know, so yo digo que también tiene que ver de eso de allí, pero yo a veces me pregunto cómo me he pasado las cosas, solamente papá Dios y mi abuelita que está ahí arriba sabe.
Yeah, because you since that episode, you've been taking off, and I've been seeing all the stuff that you've been doing, and I'm super, super proud of you. And we talked on the phone. We recently had a conversation a couple of days ago, or I think it was last week. And we're like, you know what? Yeah, we're like, you know what? We need to sit down again, because like I think an hour and a half conversation. I was like, you know, we need to shoot another episode and talk a little bit. And I wanted to do this because I wanted to catch up. You know, I wanted to see, you know, and for you to explain to people like what it is that you're doing, because I know that you post on social media. But it's nothing like, you know, having an episode where we can actually have a conversation and talk a little bit about what both of us are doing.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about how are you feeling now with the success you're having. We'll go there and then we'll go back. But how are you feeling now?
Oh man, as funny as it sounds, it's scary. I get scared a lot porque sometimes you don't know how to, it's not that you don't know how to deal with it, but you're like, how am I going to approach stuff? Like, I don't feel like I'm not prepared, but I feel like when you're not prepared, te salen mejor las cosas. You know, I'm very grateful for all the support that I'm getting from everybody. Yo, como, as you know, like nothing for me goes unnoticed. I always notice everything and I keep it noticed in my life, the people que me daban la mano, you know? And I get emotional a lot because yo no sé how to explain it, pero no hace mucho que me senté y fui para atrás a la niña, a la Rosy de 7 años. Regresé a esa niña de 7 años que siempre estaba perdida y tuve que como escalar. I had to like go year by year and understand why I had to go through all this to embrace where I'm at now. And it took a lot of me to do that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Was there a particular moment that made you like want to realize that or go back? Was something that happened that you're like, you know what, I need to get clarity of like, you know, what I'm going through right now? Could you share a little bit about that?
My brother's passing. I needed to understand how he was okay not being here, you know, and still wanted to be that famous rapper. And the way he just juggled life. And it was hard. I'm like, how can he juggle life with being not mentally okay? You know? And y yo me di cuenta que I wasn't mentally okay either. You know? And it was hard for me to understand that it's okay struggling mentally, but finding the proper help was going to, you know, make me feel better.
To understand and to accept, which is most important, because a lot of people don't want to accept, you know, and mental health is real. It is difficult, you know, it's a really difficult thing to go through. And so you had to get a little bit of help to figure yourself out.
Yes, I did. And yo digo que más porque somos familias latinas, en modo que los crían, you know, like tú eres la mayor. So los dan tough skin, you know, no los dejan sentir tristeza o no los dejan vivir nuestro momento de que no podemos, no, tenemos que. Y si no, pues ahí te va el putazo, you know?
Yeah, no choice.
No choice. Más cuando es mamá soltera, no te da la oportunidad de decir, mami, me duele aquí. No, no te puede doler. Tú eres fuerte y tienes que seguir adelante. Porque yo me he fijado también, no sé si estaba leyendo un artículo donde decía que las mamás solteras agarran el hijo o la hija mayor como un spouse. Para sentir apoyo. Y ya no somos los hijos, ya no somos la hija, somos el spouse, de la que la mamá o el papá voltea y dice, oh, ocupa apoyo en esto, y ahí va el hijo a tomar el espacio, lo que tiene que tomar una esposa o un esposo, you know? Y yo que eso me ha pasado a mí, y es lo que yo soy.
I think that trae sus beneficios, pero también trae sus desventajas, you know? Porque cuando te ponen como okay, tú eres el primero, the next one, you know, like you're the main one or you're the firstborn child, take care of your baby, take care of your brother, take care of your sister, make sure you're doing this. They make you mature really quick. And that gives you that maturity and that gives you that mindset of like, okay, like I can do anything and I'm not scared because I've been through so much shit. But that also creates trauma. That also creates things that are fears inside you that now you panic for stuff, and now you're like worry too much, or now you're like, because you've been through so much shit. Talk to me a little bit about what you did to overcome that, because you said you went and you had to find yourself again. What did you do? Like, what are you doing? Is it therapy? Is it yoga? Is it exercise? What is it that made you like, you know what, I'm gonna do this to better myself?
I feel like there's 3 keys in life, and I've always knew it. But como te digo, había un tiempo en mi vida que I let go and dejé mi health. I was so focused I was so focused in Glamtender and making it what I wanted to be, and como que se me olvidó un poquito de mi salud. Se me olvidó también ver a mi esposo hacer lo que vio a sus sueños, ver que su familia vea que soy buena mujer, que lo iba a sacar, que íbamos a salir adelante. Me enfoqué mucho en mis hijos también, aunque a veces dicen que a lo mejor you're not the perfect parent, pero yo, en lo que yo pude, yo hice lo mejor que pude. También enfocarme en el futuro de mis hermanos. I forgot about myself. You know?
Yeah.
Cuando mi hermano falleció, mi mamá me lo entregó para darles mejor vida, y lamentablemente solo regresé sin vida. I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong? But I needed to understand that it wasn't my life. It wasn't my choices. And I had to be okay with that. Y por eso regresé para atrás, porque yo no quise hacerme sentir como víctima de que, porque estuve en la casa de gobierno, voy a hacer esto. O porque tuve una mamá soltera, voy a hacer así. Like, yo estaba cayendo como en el mundo de la víctima. Algo que no me gustó. So, dije, Rocío, ¿qué te pasó esto? Falleció tu hermano. Tus hermanas están viviendo su vida. No quieren ser parte de Glamtender. No las puedes forzar. Excuse me. You have to think about you. So, lo que yo hago cuando están dormidos, estoy en mi cama y me pongo a pensar mis cosas, y cierro mis ojos y me voy a un mundo. Ok, Rosy, pasaste esto, ¿cómo te sientes? Y yo sola me doy terapias.
Yeah.
Encontré mi paz. Después que se fue mi hermano, encontré mi paz, porque entendí cuando estaba vivo cosas que él me decía, y que ya no está aquí. Dije yo, él no le tenía miedo a la muerte.
So now you're like clear of like who you are and what you want to do.
Yes.
And you think and plan out more than just, because I think that even working so much and working, sometimes, like you're saying, we do forget about ourselves, and we do forget about what goals we have and what dreams we have, because and in a sense, we are living our dream that we want, right? In a way, like, we were happy doing bartending. I'm happy doing videography and doing what I do. But at the same time, we do have bigger goals when it comes down to now your grandchildren or your kids or my kids and my grandchildren. Like, in the future, we have bigger goals, and sometimes we forget about that. And not even that, sometimes we forget to spend time for ourselves and to treat ourselves. So I feel that right now you're in a position where you're realizing, you know what? I need to stop. I need to work. I'm continuing to work, but I need to really think about what I want for myself.
Yes.
And what really truly makes me happy.
Yes.
And I'm super happy to hear that you're finding yourself in that,
Yeah.
What is an advice that you can give to people that are out there that are going through the same situation?
Think about you first. Even though we're parents, and even though we're daughters, and somos hijos, somos hermanas, somos mamás, tienes que ponerte a ti primero. Uno tiene que ser primero, porque, long story short, mi hermano falleció el 25 de septiembre, nos dimos cuenta el 8 de octubre. Y yo iba a ir I was in procedure to get my sleeve. Y yo le dije a mi hermano, I'm going to get the sleeve. Y me dice, good, sister, do it. That's going to change your life, your image. Dude, sister, I can just see you. So ahorita te admira la gente for Glamtender, and I'm proud of you because you did it without exposing your body. Pero being healthy, sister, that's amazing. Like, you should do it so you can live longer, right? So me quedó eso. Y me dice, no matter what happens, sister, you're going to do it. I'm like, yeah, brother, whatever. So we found out on October 8th, and my surgery was October 10th. Y yo no lo iba a hacer. I was going to call my doctor and say, can I please cancel my surgery and do it for another day? I don't know when, but my brother passed and I want time for myself. Y no sé qué pasó. Esa noche me desperté, dije, no, I can't do it. My brother wanted me to do it. He told me no matter what happens, to do it. And that was the first step for me to change. I needed to get my health back, you know, because that's the main thing we need in life to keep on going.
Yeah.
So, like I'm telling you guys, you have to put yourself first, because if we're not okay, nothing around us is going to be okay.
Yeah.
And you putting yourself first mentally heals you.
Yeah.
Little by little, you'll see life different, like super different, because it's a choice.
Yeah.
Making yourself better is a choice. You know?
And that also goes for like relationships and anyone that's in a team. You know, there's sometimes where we're in a relationship, and if we're not happy, then it's hard to give our spouse or our loved ones happiness. You know, like I always told my girlfriend, like, I want to be happy and I want to follow whatever I want to do, because I can't work in a place where I'm miserable. And I'm always going to get home fucking pissed off because I don't love my job. I'm always going to get home frustrated because I'm not in the position where I want to be. So I'm going to follow my dreams, and I'm going to follow what I want to really do for me to be happy and to spread more happiness towards my family. You mentioned you got a surgery.
Yes.
What was the reason for that? And like, you know, have you been thinking about it for a long time?
You know what? I really I started thinking about it after my sister approached it to me, because she's like, you always yo-yoing, sister. You're always struggling to be healthy. My point was always to be healthy, you know? Because as you guys know, I was a dancer, so yo ya tuve el cuerpo. Yo ya sé lo que es sentir, tener un cuerpecito, no tener panza y tener, como dice, el pinche culazo. I already know how that feels. And it's not... what I did, it wasn't so much for cosmetics or looks to be on social media. It was mostly to get my health back. I missed being healthy. It was horrible working and sentir los pies hinchados, estar cansada, que todo te doliera. La gente me miraba, y tú me has mirado siendo desmadrosa, being hype, pero el siguiente día, oh my God.
Yeah, you're standing for multiple hours.
Yeah, and it was horrible. La recuperación me duraba como 3 days.
Damn.
Y mis pies hinchados, siempre me dolía mi cuerpo, no podía respirar, me sentía, cuando comía, me sentía out of breath.
Did they diagnose you by any chance by any health issues?
Me decían que tenía high blood pressure, so por eso trataba siempre de comer saludable para que no me dieran pastillas. Donde llegó el punto, dije, hasta aquí ya comenzaba a sentir mi brazo dormido. Oh, shit. Yeah. Ya lo sentía y yo no le decía nada a nadie. I'm like, shit, me siento... Y a veces cuando estaba durmiendo yo boca abajo, me dolía. Me dolía mi brazo y me despertaba dormido el brazo.
Yeah. So what is the benefits of, or what did you get done, like exactly?
I got the procedure. I got the gastric sleeve, which removes 80% of your stomach, which they leave your stomach like a banana. So all the hormones de cuando tú sientes hambre, te la quitan. So te dejan tu estómago como un bebé. So tu estómago lo vas, you're training it, you know? So comienzas con líquidos, y después de líquidos comienzas con comida de puré, después con la comida de puré comienzas con comidas sólidas pero suavecitas. You start like adding to your process, you know? I was only able to eat like 5 ounces of food till this day.
That's crazy.
Como ahorita fui y me compré un café, un doppio shot con hielo, y más le pongo mi protein shake, y esto me dura todo el día. ¿Cuánto? 2 días, prima? 3 días me dura. Wow. O sea, yo pienso que como mucho. I'm like, oh my God, I can't eat no more. Como ayer le dije yo, ya no voy a comer. Ya me siento like, I didn't eat dinner because estaba probando y ya me llené. So, hay personas que no respetan, que caminan y ya cuando sienten que se baja la comida, regresan al plato. You know, so there's pros and cons. Ahí donde también dice, you have to be mentally strong. So, se me quitó la dolencias del cuerpo, se me quitó lo hinchado, se me quitó la fatiga, tengo más energías. Obvio, ya voy 70 pounds down.
70 pounds?
In 3 months, yeah.
Wow.
70 pounds, 300 pounds when I went to the quirófano.
Yeah.
Y ahorita ya I'm 70 pounds.
So
70
how long, like how many weeks has it been since you got the surgery?
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah. So what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 weeks?
12 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm like, sorry guys.
12 weeks, that's crazy.
Yeah, y no se me, a mí, okay, yo digo que a mí no se me ha hecho difícil. Sí y no, pero no ha podido embrace mi operación por mi hermano. Yo me he enfocado tanto en to make sure my mom's okay, make sure my siblings are okay, up to lo que ha pasado. So yo no he podido decir, oh, me operé y qué maravilloso, mira, me siento tan chévere.
Yeah.
I haven't.
You're still playing that mom role.
Yes.
In a sense.
Yes, and I think I'm always going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, eso nunca se va. Dios me lo puso y aquí estamos.
Yeah. You're like, this is the life that chose me.
Yeah.
So talking about your life, the episode that we did, I feel that we connected so much, and we're actually shooting, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but we're actually shooting a documentary of your life. We shot a couple sit-down interviews already with you, and it's insane the amount of stuff that you've been through. It's to admire, someone like you, because it takes guts to have gone through so much and so many things that you've been through and still have a positive attitude. And for that, I'm always going to admire you for that.
Thank you, Papa.
Because I can't wait for you guys to see that. We're working on that. Why did you decide, to do this?
I just feel like I need to take it out of my chest. Because I feel like it's burning, Yo soy las clases de personas que si me pasa algo, pues ya me pasó, let's keep on working. I don't want to think about it. No quiero pensar lo que pasó. So yo trabajando y manteniéndome con sueños altos, me ayuda a no pensar acá. Pero hay veces que me voy a mi cama y estoy sola y me acuerdo y me duelen. Y quiero ser esa voz y quiero que mi voz se escuche, que otras personas, otras mujeres o muchachos, lo que sea en general, que vean que no tienes que ser, ¿cómo te dice? The prisoner of your struggles. Un prisionero en lo que estás haciendo. No, tienes que dejarlo saber. Y que no te dé pena. A mí me da pena. Hay muchas cosas que digo, ¿por qué no lo dije? Porque me da pena. Me da pena por lo que me va a decir, mi familia va a pensar de mí. Me da pena por si se van a enojar mis hermanas. ¿Me entiendes? Me da pena si mis hijos les va a dar vergüenza. Hay muchas cosas que todavía quiero decir, pero digo yo, tengo que detenerme un poquito porque también tengo familia.
Yeah. Yeah, eso es lo que también me pasó with my episode when I started talking about my dad and his alcoholism problem. It was like, fuck, because I have a good relationship with him. And I'm like, I don't want to talk too much or say stuff that's going to upset him or it's going to make him feel worse when we're in a good place. But at the same time, it's my life. It's what I've went through. It's what I've been through, and it's what stuck to me, and maybe other people are going through the same thing, or I'm sure people are going through the same thing, and this can help them, relate to the story. And I feel that in your situation, it's the same thing where people are going to be like, oh shit, like that's so crazy. I went through that, or you know what, I'm going to speak up, because I went through the same thing. And that's where I tell you, like, I admire you so much for that, because it takes balls and it's like, for you to do something like that,
Sí, mijo, it really does. Cuando las veces que han ido and you guys be recording me, cuando se van, yo lloro.
Yeah.
Yo lloro and I'm like, Rosie, you're getting better. This is a step for you to be able entrar al mundo sin vergüenza y sin esconder. ¿Me entiendes? Yo no quiero esconder lo que soy. Por eso me vine así. I didn't give a fuck, no makeup, no nothing. This is Rosie. Quiero que conozcan a la Rosie, no más a la Glamtender, que es la character del desmadre, que es la character, es mi segunda yo, my inner me. Esa persona alegre. Pero en realidad Rosie es una persona que ha pasado por mucho.
Yeah.
Y que no quiero que la gente piense que mis cosas fueron dadas o regaladas. Porque no, todo fue mucho esfuerzo.
A lot of work.
Yeah. Y sigue. Y entre más que reces, entre más reconocimiento tienes, más trabajo va a ser.
Yeah.
Es lo que he notado. A lo mejor la gente me piensa, oh, she did this, she did that. Pero no saben el trabajo que está atrás de todo esto. Y no voy a mentir. Like this past event, me la pasé, sorry de la palabra, pero de la verga.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the event, because you created an event where I don't even think you thought it was going to be as big as it was. And again, proud of you. I'm proud because you are a creator that, you know, we don't have millions of followers or a big platform, but your love and the people that support you and yourself, because it was you did that, you know, your belief, your persistence, your pushing got this event to be a total success. Talk to me about how everything unfolded, you know, with this event.
So, you know, the event I did, it was all because gente me decía, mis followers, oh my God, quiero ser cómo se siente ser party contigo. You're so much fun. Me quedo hecho una pinche peda contigo. Y ver cómo se siente to party like an influencer. So I said, fuck it, porque no hago un evento de esos. Y lo que yo cobre se paga lo que se tiene que pagar en el evento. La verdad, nunca he hecho esto para yo quedarme con dinero. Yo más lo he hecho para poder pagar lo que se va a usar, lo que se ocupa pagar to make it happen. The first one, you know, was a success. And we only had a DJ. It was fucking crazy. Cuando comencé a planear iba a ser igual. You know, yo nunca pensé de hacerlo por un cause, una charity. Nunca. Porque, pues, no tenía motivos. Falleció mi hermano. Y I was going to cancel it. Pero una noche ahí pensando yo sola, dije, no. Porque yo tengo cenizas de mi hermano conmigo. Y me salí de bañar ese día y me estaba poniendo mi crema y miré sus cenizas, ahí está mi perfume. Y dije yo, no, I'm not going to cancel. You're not dead, brother. And I don't want to cope. I never want to cope. I'm going to keep you alive. And you know what? You had issues, mental issues, and unfortunately, it damaged us as family too, because it's hard. La persona que está pasando por eso, ellos no son los únicos que sufren. También sufre la familia. Digo, ¿cuántas personas no hay en este mundo que pasó o está pasando por lo mismo o siguen lo mismo? No, I'm doing it at a charity event. That's when I started texting everybody. Guys, the Glamtender Extravaganza is going to be a charity event, awareness to mental health, you know? And I spoke to the girl I was doing a collab with. Everything they agreed, and it started from there. And I didn't know que tanto ruido iba a ser.
Yeah, so there was press there. There was famous bands there. Like, how difficult was that to make that event happen? Because I'm sure it was not easy.
It was hard. It was so hard que me tenías estresada, me mirabas con ansiedad, llorando.
Was there moments of doubt?
Yes. ¿Cuántas veces no quería terminar, prima? ¿Cuántas veces no quería decir hasta aquí? Every fucking day, I wanted to say no. But I couldn't because it was for my brother. He wanted to be famous. He's like, I'm the king. He said, I'm going to be famous, rich and famous, rich and famous. I'm like, you are, Papa. And I did it. He was famous that night. That was his night. And it's sad that a lot of people forgot about it. That was for a cause. People start getting money hungry. And it's sad, you know? Because it was for a cause. Yo no me voy a quedar con un pinche 5.
From that event.
From that event. And it's okay. Porque ni más rica ni más pobre. Pero eso sí, I'm not giving up. Because my brother, we were all there because of my brother. Not because of me. Because of him.
So you notice in this event, like a lot of true colors starting showing of people that you know. So obviously it was a good success, but then behind the scenes it was not. Tough. It was tough. Yeah. What is a learning lesson that you learned from this event?
Que el dinero cambia la persona.
You saw that.
That there's no genuine when there's money involved. And I understand. Yo entiendo que todo se tiene que pagar. Yo lo entiendo. Pero te voy a decir una cosa. Yo he hecho charity events que yo no he hablado because obviously son domestic violence. Son con mujeres que no puedes decir dónde están por su safety. Mm-hmm. Y lo que yo nunca he pedido ni un 5. Y yo sé lo que debo en casa. Yo sé los gastos que yo tengo. Yo sé que tengo un negocio que tengo que correr. Pero yo cuando llegue allá arriba, yo quiero que Dios diga, tú hiciste esto, tú dices esto, tú dices esto, tú dices esto. Y ¿sabes qué? Te voy a bendecir con esto.
Your intentions were good, always.
And this time they were still good. No me quedé con mucho to donate, friend. Pero yo sé que lo que voy a dar es de corazón. Y yo sé que el otro que vamos a hacer, we're going to be okay.
Well, because you're doing it again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
This is not stopping.
Yeah.
It's not stopping. If people think that the artists that were there, they were sponsored, I only can tell you 2 were sponsored.
2 of the artists there.
Yeah. Y one of them, me hablaron, Alan y Roberto me hablaron, me dijo, ¿saben qué? Amiga, queremos ser parte de su evento por la causa que está haciendo usted.
Wow.
Aquí tienes nuestra amistad, tienes nuestro apoyo, usted díganos. I said, really? Like, that caught me off guard. Like, yo no lo podía creer. Todavía colgué y le digo a mi viejo, ¿escuchaste así? Like, and I just couldn't. Like, I couldn't believe it. And they were there. No me cobraron ni un 5, nada. Me apoyaron. Igual con Rob the Original, su wife, siempre también me apoyaron un montón. Pop Lizzie, my good friends también, Kay and Leslie, must be Cindy, Lavine. It was amazing, and ellos son las that actually they donated to, they said, wow. Here, Rosie, tanto, and me dio mucha alegría que at the end of the day yo miré los que sí realmente, me apoyan no matter what.
Yeah.
Y ellos no fueron, o sea, no es que se me hizo like, wow, like, even though I promised things to them and unfortunately it enrolled differently because we had to change venues, they were still there apoyándome.
Yeah.
And I loved it and I'm very grateful. Tony también, Tony Rocks, he hit me up and we knew each other and back then and ahora con todo esto, dice, yo te voy a apoyar. Yo no te voy a cobrar ni un 5 because de la causa que estás haciendo es una causa que no se platica. Yo te voy a apoyar.
And you know what I've noticed? That you establish who you are and what you're capable of doing. Oh, you know what I mean?
Make me cry, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because one thing is doing an event with influencers. Another thing is doing an event where now you, Rosie, have your own brand and have your own name and people know the amount of shit you can do. And that no matter what, no matter how hard it is, you're going to make that shit happen. And people see that now. And I'm pretty sure, and I know for a fact that the next event that you do, you're going to have so much more support and you're going to have so many more people that believe in you because they're going to be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. This girl's not going to quit. It doesn't matter what the fuck hits her. She's going to make this event a success. And a lot of people are going to want to work with you. I know that for sure. I feel that working in the influencer world or working in the field that we're working in, we do a lot of favors for people. We do a lot of, and sometimes it's not to get things in return. Sometimes it's just out of our heart. Sometimes it's just like, you know what? You're stressing the fuck out. I'll take care of it. I'll help you out with this. Don't worry about this. It can be like super little things. Tanto como puede ser algo grande, but we take care of them. And not just influencers, I'm talking in general. Do you feel sometimes unappreciated, knowing the amount of things that you've done for people, knowing the amount of positions where you've put in people, you know, because you are known by so many people. And even though creas que, aunque no tengas una millions of followers, just you giving someone a recommendation is a big deal. Do you feel unappreciated like that sometimes?
I do, especially with this event.
You saw that more.
Yeah. And I just took the punch. I took the punch. No les voy a decir nada. Me voy a quedar callada. Pero ya sé de qué pata coger, como dicen, you know? Como te digo, to live and learn. It was my first event. I didn't know it was going to get this big. There was things out of my hand, out of my possession that I could control. I learned now what I can do for the next event. I just need to understand that not everybody is going to have my kind of heart. You know, todo lo que yo hago, lo hago de corazón. La única cosa que yo espero de que usen mi ayuda wisely. Que esa palanca que yo les estoy brindando, que lo usen bien. You know? Y eso en todo lo que hago. Entre mi familia, mis amigos, todo. Like, lo que yo pueda ayudarlos, yo quiero que sean exitosos. No quiero que vean que mi ayuda no sirvió para nada y que yo quité tiempo de mi vida, le quité dinero a mis hijos, me quité un momento de futuro para mí, para que vean que no hicieron nada. You know, I think that kind of hurts a little bit more too, you know?
Yeah.
Y también te puedo doler that they're doing éxitos and they forgot who helped you. A mí nunca se me olvida las personas que me ayudaron. And I tell you that all the time. Yo siempre digo que gracias, you know, a Lupe MUA to believe in me. Gracias a Yulaxi from the makeup stop. You know, thank you to Chiquis, to Larry, to you that you believed in me too. Like, you know, the Garcia twins. Ellas son las primeras personas con que yo pude levantarme.
Wow.
Y nunca se me va a olvidar. Nunca. Y siempre te lo voy a decir, te lo dije la primera vez y voy a seguir diciéndolo. Si a ti se te olvida la persona que te ayudó, créeme, cuando los veas después, a ver qué cara vas a tener para verlos en la cara.
Yeah.
I did have, I'm not going to lie, so when I wanted to do the event, you know it was going to be on top of a hill. Christina's World with her mom. Her mom was really nice with me. She's, you know, she hired me. She's one of my clients. When I told her about the event, she was excited. She's like, oh, yeah, like, you know, you can use my land, whatever, so do it. I'm okay, cool. And I told her, why won't you be part of it, like, right? She's like, no, I don't like to be. I seem like, okay. And then she called me and said, her daughter, we can do a collab with her daughter. I was like, yeah. And then she asked me que tenía for entertainment. And I told her, oh, well, something local. And she told me, no, like, what do you want? She's like, yo te voy a ayudar a sponsor el entertainment. Y allí, she's like, who do you want? Banamese, you want the Tucanes? She threw out big artistas.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, shit, like, hold on. You know, like, I didn't know how to take it because I was like, this is not like a family private event. This is like a, you know, an event. Pero I told her, pues, lo que usted guste, you know, I'm not going to tell her no. Like, so with the collab with me and her daughter, excuse me, I'm sorry, I burp a lot because of the,
you're good.
Because of the
You're good.
Sorry, guys. This is the worst thing. You fart and you burp. It's not nice. So, así comenzó. So, I remember when her daughter wanted marca registrada. Who doesn't want marca registrada?
Yeah.
But estaban ocupados.
Oh, wow.
I know. And we had other people in mind. But Frontera, I liked them since they were like the underground. Way before they became famous. So, we hired them. Around maybe I want to say October, por ahí, way before, and de repente, se fueron para arriba. So te puedo decir también que she's a big part. Christina's World, her mom and her, they're a big part of how we got Frontera.
Yeah, in the event.
Yeah. At first they were like, Christina's like, oh yeah, they're cool. But as soon as she saw que the No Te Vas was hyping up, I feel like we got more hyped up about it. And it was tough because we first said 300 people. But then like we changed venues. I sent a text to their manager and to the third person that was involved communicating to see if we can have, he's like, as long as not over 1,000. And we're like, okay, but I don't know how it happened. There was more people there and I had to pay more out of my pocket.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, they didn't see the charity part. They didn't see the humanity. They just saw like, oh, you guys practically want to tell me that I scammed them.
Oh, okay.
But I did it.
So that kind of collaboration went, well, not even a collaboration with Grupo Frontera. It was more like
It was business. They got paid.
they got paid.
Yeah.
When because I covered the press in the beginning of the event, and I honestly thought that everyone, and maybe that's just because I don't know, I'm not in this world of charity and how everything works, but I honestly thought everyone that was there for that event, at least the groups, were sponsoring, you know, and so they charged you more after they found out that there's more people.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, I was kind of like, because I know how much we sold on Eventbrite, how much we sold in Ticketon. It was like 700 people, what we sold in total. And I know as long as it didn't go over 1,000, what the third party was telling me, what the manager was saying, it was so hard for me to get told to the manager. Like, I couldn't get a hold of the manager. It was hard. Everybody was having a hard time. So I spoke to the manager the day before the event, and I explained it to him. And as long as he said it was on over 1,000, we were fine. I don't know where all these people came from. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm still like, I'm like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I even, I never saw there was a clicking thing there. I never, so I was like, how many people did we really have? So they assumed, obviously my first event, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, the guy from Farallon did kind of help me out to get the price lower, because I think they wanted 60.
Oh, wow.
But he was able to take it down to 20. If I don't bad recall, I don't want to like really assure us or something like that. So just to let you guys know, I paid that today. I just dropped from...
You came back from making a payment?
Yeah, of $20,000 for Frontera.
Oh, wow.
Extra fee. And I understand. And in the day's business, I get it. But it was a charity event. Like, I'm not lying about this. Like, everybody that has followed me has my followers understand. And maybe they see me as a little person. I'm a nobody. But this little person, cara en prensa, maybe they were mad at the moment. I get it. But I gave them what I know that a lot of people will have to pay for, like... to get there. I know they're growing, y que Dios los siga bendiciendo con mucho más, because we want everybody to grow, especially we're Latinos. But me, little person, que tú sabes que I only have 80 something followers, and I'm losing followers per day because I'm not even that excited on social media, because I work. I'm not that kind of influencer that I wish I was, just to make content, even though I know I was going to be stressed. But I work besides that. Like, I have a busy day. Yo no descanso desde que me levantando en chinga, y ahora tengo evidencia que es mi prima que me está ayudando,
So when we talk about the not feeling appreciated or not feeling, obviously you don't know them, like, you guys are not homies or anything, but when it comes down like to a charity, you would have kind of expected for someone like them to be like, you know what,
yeah,
it got a little bit overhand with the guests, but it's fine. Like, next time, let's make sure.
Yeah.
This is ran different or whatever. But it was not like that.
Yeah, I just feel like this happens too, because I don't have now I do, but I didn't have a manager back then, so it was hard for me to understand. And obviously me estoy metiendo en un mundo sin saber, sin conocer. Pero yo digo, si no me aviento, ¿cómo me voy a dar cuenta? ¿Cómo voy a aprender?
It's like a lesson type of thing for you.
And then at the prensa, only one person, nomás un reportero, les preguntó de mental health awareness. Nomás uno. Todos los demás estaban interesados de sus proyectos, de que esto sí, ya sabían la causa. Era para hablar de la causa y obvio de sus cositas que ellos también tenían, y todo eso.
Yeah.
Pero más un reportero, y que le doy gracias a Beto, que dijo que qué pensaban ellos de la causa de tener salud mental. Y no saben contestar, like, I feel like que no le pusieron importancia.
They should have been more prepped if they knew what the cause was for. Yeah. They should have been a little bit, at least, more prepped about how to answer those types of questions, because it was just one question.
I was like, whoa, like, I feel like they didn't believe it was for a charity. That's what I feel. Like, maybe I can be wrong. Like, no quiero decir cosas que no sé, pero de no estar preparados a contestar una pregunta de esa, sabiendo que si es causa, it did hurt me, because I'm like, besides that, we're dropping this money for you guys. Doña Sandra, she sponsored you guys, or you guys got paid, and I just feel like it would have been out of respect
Yeah.
to say something about it. And then a mí cuando me dieron el mic, I went off.
Yeah, I saw. We have the footage. Yeah,
I went off and I spoke about it. I made sure people knew that was for my brother and the cause and what we went through. And I got so much good feedback. The reporters want to do like interviews with me. So I have interviews back and forth now, back to back to speak about this. I even had a reportero that his son was going through it and he has suffered that. He told me, thank you so much for saying what you said. Like it's not just the person, it's the family.
Yeah.
And you still have to go to work every day. You still need to wake up every day and do your daily things, knowing that your loved one is not okay. You don't know if you're going to come back to that person, if they're going to be alive or not. You know? So, it hit pretty hard.
And I mean, that's what I mean. But it's a lesson learned. I feel that we're learning as we go, and these things and these moments and these situations gives us that strength. And next time, like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go at it this way. That way, I don't run into the same situation or I don't get hurt like this. Talking about Rosie, because you said it earlier that you wanted people to know who you are, and this was you. Like you came with no makeup. Talk to me a little bit about what you do on your off time, though. What do you do on your off time? Because we see you all the time on social media. We see you working. We see you going on live, on the car driving, talking to people and everything. But what do you do for fun? What do you do to just escape the world we're living?
¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hace Rosy? Rosy hace muchas cosas. Como te digo, aparte soy mamá, soy esposa, soy hija, soy prima, soy todo. Lo que me gusta hacer es ver mi familia feliz, contenta. Me gusta saber que estoy ayudando. Eso a mí me da tranquilidad. Yo siento que yo no tengo tiempo de relajarme. Yo digo que no tengo permiso de estar relajada. Porque cuanto que yo me relaje, siento que las cosas, un problema que venga, ¿quién lo va a resolver?
I feel that there's so much emotion inside you that what you're going through right now is so fucking hard. And to know that you don't even have time to sit the fuck down and just give yourself time sucks, because everyone would want that. And what you're saying is basically, if you take the time to just relax, the problems that come in the future, you're the one that's like the one that takes care of that. And there's no time to relax right now.
No. Tengo tiempo de analizar las cosas que tengo que arreglar en mí para estar mejor, para mentalmente estructurar mi mente y ser más fuerte. Pero creo que no tengo tiempo para decir, me voy a sentar ahora. Yeah. Voy a tomar café todo el día, a ver la tele. O, ¿sabes qué? Voy a estar en mis pijamas todo el día. No, yo creo que eso fue ni el quarantine, creo que pasó.
Yeah. Are you happy though? Are you like...
Don't ask me that question, Frank, because we just spoke about that like days ago.
Are you happy? Because, I mean, one thing is living your dream and living and doing what you love, But another thing is actually being happy and enjoying. I'm sorry I asked this question, but it's just I see so much emotion inside you that I'm like, I wanna dig deep in you because I'm wondering if you're fucking happy. Are you happy? Are you truly happy and working, like satisfied in where you're at right now?
I don't know. It's sad to say that I do not know. I think like estoy contenta en lo que ha hecho, a lo que yo he logrado. I don't know, friend. And I should be fucking happy.
Because a lot of people from the outside see all the stuff you're doing, but they don't see what we go through in the inside. They don't see what we go through.
I feel like yo confundido estando orgullosa de mí and to be happy. It's two different things, being proud of yourself or being happy with yourself. I feel like I'm happy en la decisión que hice el surgery, que voy a estar ahí para mi niña, voy a poder seguir trabajando. Pero yo creo que de tantas ganas que quiero hacer cosas y a veces veo que, fuck it, I'm gonna say, your spouse, como que sí, pero que no. Like, okay, fuck, ¿ahora qué voy a hacer? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
you need more support.
Getting the support. Yeah. My husband supports me so much. Like, you guys know. En donde quiera anda conmigo, en todo hace. Pero yo digo que cuando una persona ya logró sus sueños, ya está a gusto, es difícil que vea y quiera seguir adelante. Como quien dice, ¿sabes qué? Ya hice lo que hice, estoy contento, estoy feliz. Pero mis sueños son más grandes. Mis sueños son más difíciles. Y él, o sea, los de él, para mí no fue difícil, porque yo dejé 6 años para ayudarlo a él. ¿Me entiendes? Él quería lograr sus cosas, yo lo ayudé. Ahora que me toca a mí, yo digo que él como que tiene, no sé cómo explicarlo, pero yo sé que en su corazón quisiera hacerlo, pues como él dice, no, pues ya estamos a gusto, ya estás haciendo esto, ¿para qué quieres más?
So he's comfortable, but you still have so much fire inside you that you just like want to keep on going.
Yeah, and I feel like that fire until I don't turn it off, I feel like I'm not going to be completely happy.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's business wise. I feel like I don't know you, but this is the way I explain my accomplishments. It's cuando I'm getting graphic, okay? Sorry.
Okay, here it goes.
It's like my passion is having sex. I have sex with my passion. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm going until I accomplish it. It's like, an orgasm. Like, you feel like, I did, and it feels so fucking good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think that's the only way I can explain it, because sex is pleasure.
Yeah.
And you make love to the person you love. So I feel like I make love with my passion, with my career, with what I believe in. So cuando yo hago eso, I feel like I'm having, con este evento que apenas estuve con Frontera, I was having rough sex, dude. Like, I was having the roughest sex, and you fucking imagine.
Yeah.
And that day I was like, whew.
Yeah.
The
accomplishment.
Yes. And I feel como que mi esposo no entiende, o sea, no lo comprende the right way.
Yeah.
Because he works construction, he gets good money. You know, yo no tengo que trabajar o hacer lo que yo estoy haciendo si no quiero.
And it's difficult because it's like, you're talking about like different types of mindsets, you know, because he works in a job where obviously he clocks in, clocks out.
Yes.
But we work in a job or in a business where it's like our business is in our mind 24/7. It doesn't matter. We can be watching a TV and we're like, oh shit, an idea came. Oh damn, I want to do. And it's just business.
Yes.
You're watching a movie at business. You're about to go to sleep and then you have a dream. You're fucking dreaming about your business.
Yes.
So it's there's no off switch for us, you know, and it's hard for them to understand that we just want to keep on growing.
Yes.
And especially you, where you work with so many celebrities and so many big personalities in the media that you see opportunities left and right. You're like, okay, well, shit, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do this and I can get to here and I can do it. Now I feel that even the events that you're organizing, that's like a new venture for you that you're going to try to go into, you know, so you have your bartending, now you have this, and then from there, you're going to see something else. So you're always trying to grow and you're always trying to accomplish new things and challenge yourself, which is a good, super good thing. But it's hard for when you're with someone that is like, you know what, baby, let's just fucking chill. You know, let's just, and I feel that you kind of feel that it's not that he's stopping you, but it's kind of like, you know, you're pulling, it's like an extra weight that you're like, fuck, I need someone to go with me, you know, like I need someone next to me just to be like encouraging me or tell me like, hey, mama, I was like, keep on going. Like, I'm here. Like, just go. But he's more like, you know what, let's just, you know, we're good where we're at.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so happy for you, lo que estás haciendo, this and that. But I feel like, I don't know, it's hard because I know he wants to, I get it, pero ya también digo, fuck, que ya hizo sus sueños. O cuando la persona ya logró sus sueños, es difícil vivir sueños de otras personas. Como en cada cabeza es un mundo, you know?
Yeah.
Pero igual, yo quiero I want to keep on going. Quiero seguir, pero obvio con la persona que creó en mí desde el principio. Con la persona que comió pinches frijoles y queso y tortillas, que which we still do. La persona que tomó agua conmigo, do. I want to fucking drink Kool-Aid and soda with you, you know?
Yeah.
I want to go and eat steak with you, you know? Pero llega un punto donde tú tienes que decir, ¿vale la pena quedarme aquí porque me apoyó desde el principio?
That's hard.
¿O qué vas a hacer? You know?
That's hard.
And it's fucking hard because you have so much fucking dreams, you know? I have 2 older kids are grown up and mis hermanas ya están viviendo su vida. Unfortunately, my brother's not here no more. And I feel like my brother's absence has opened my eyes so much to life. And it's so unfortunate. I thought I knew, but I didn't. Now I do. And now I'm like, how am I going to tell the person I love, that's my spouse, get your shit together, let's do this, don't be scared, you know? Agárrate los huevos y vámonos, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard because you want to keep it there because you love them and they were with you since day one. Like, you don't want to leave behind your road dog. Let's be honest. You're ride and die. You do not want to do that. You know, and I feel like that's where your marriage is challenged. This is because you grow and you're growing different. Like, I'm not the same Rosie I was 5 years ago. And I know you're not the same when you were 5 years ago.
Yeah, no. Completely different.
And our spouses, I feel like they do stay where they're at. Like they don't grow with us because obviously they have their own little world. O a veces unos no tienen como un dream to accomplish goals. It's hard for them to find it. And that's what también problemas start coming in.
I really do appreciate you being here. I really, we can go on and on and on.
Dude.
We can do like these episodes like every day.
Let's do it once a month. We need it to clear our mind.
Yeah, this is like therapy for us. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. We'll catch up with you again.
Yes.
This is your house. Whenever you want to come on and talk.
Gracias, mi amor.
You have open doors here. Thank you guys for staying till the end. I really do appreciate you guys. Con ustedes, Glamtender.
Thank you. Thank you to each one of you guys that has not given up on me. Thank you to each one of you guys who's believing in me. And I just want to let you guys know that life is short. Don't be the victim of whatever's going on in your life. Learn how to love yourself, even though sometimes it's hard to give yourself time. But at least when you take a shower, that's your time.
Yeah.
I learned that.
I take a fucking hour.
Yeah.
No one's fucking...
Yeah.
They give me shit. I'm in the shower for an hour.
Yeah. Pero humildemente, muchas gracias por todo el apoyo. La verdad se los digo de corazón. Soy una chillona. Hay muchas cosas que me gustaría compartir, pero también sé que hay muchas cosas que no puedo. Pero lo poquito que puedo hacerlo, aquí voy a estar. Y pues, hay Glamtender por muchos años más. Which Rosie is Glamtender.
Yep. Let's say it again.
Pretty soon, you guys are going to see our documentary. And
yeah, we're
once
excited.
again, muchas gracias. And que Dios los siga bendiciendo a los
No,
dos.
primero Dios,
Y
primero
hacer
Dios.
dinero sin miedo al éxito juntos.
Yes, let's do it. Thank you guys so much for staying till the end. I'm going to leave all her social media links down below. Make sure you guys go follow her. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel. I'm going to also leave my social media links down below as well. Make sure you guys go like, comment, subscribe to this video. Share this video with anyone who you know. And with that being said, thank you guys for staying till the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Glamtender, this was Influence Me. Thank you.
Thank you. Bendiciones.
Wow.
Yes. Do you like the name? Rosie is Glamtender?
Yes. I love that.
There you go.